So we're at WPPI here at the beautiful Hahnemühle booth, and I'm with Jim from Canon. Please introduce yourself and tell me your role, or the people watching your role at Canon, please.
Absolutely. My name is Jim Booth. I'm the Senior Manager of Product Planning for Canon's desktop printing solutions.
Do you know how the collaboration with Hahnemühle came about and when it was about, you know?
I mean, I've been at Canon for 19 years now, and I've known about Hahnemühle for as long as I can remember. We've had great relationships with the team over at Hahnemühle to work together to bring printing out. Obviously, we're here at a photo show, but an image isn't an image till it's printed, till it's something tangible that you can feel and see. So the two companies really work well together to show off each other's product portfolios.
Yeah, because I mean, Hahnemühle is known to be, you know, top notch, with the FineArt paper being world leading, which is like really, really nice to say, nice to have, nice to work with. And also looking at the history, 440 years, still those old machines are being used and working. You know, it's such traditional analog company, and then bridging it over with Canon, it's about like how to, like you just say, translate that analog feel into a new a digital world, you know. And I guess it's about color grading and about really getting that quality and touch and feel onto the print with your printers. But like, what would you say is like a development that Canon is very proud of that's particular in terms of the printing?
I mean, our ink sets are absolutely phenomenal. So within our Pro series of printers, we have our newer Lucia Pro 2 ink set, and that is what lets you reproduce the tonalities, the smooth transitions, phenomenal skin tones.
Yeah.
So our ink sets are definitely one of our most proudly developed pieces of technology.
And they work on all papers, basically?
Yep, we're going to work on a full array of Hahnemühle papers. So definitely really helps us show off our capabilities within the textures, the grains, all of the different features of that Hahnemühle paper to help bring images to life.
The black, the dark black, the crispness, the depth.
Yep.
The bright colors. Yeah.
So obviously, like you touched upon that black, we're always focused on increasing our Dmax, our black density. So having a paper that can really hold that and bring that out. Obviously, contrast starts with where the black point is. So if you're not getting a good deep dark black, your contrast occurs, so your whole image is lost.
Yeah.
So the Hahnemühle papers help us to bring that out.
And also, I keep hearing the term ICC, right? Explain that to me in terms of the printing.
So that ties into profiling and how the inks, the papers, integrate and work with each other. So that's part of our relationship with Hahnemühle. We give them pre-production machines so that when Canon brings a new printer to market, ICC profiles are there ready to go, so that customer doesn't have to print out their own color swatches, read all of their own color swatches, create their own profiles. Hahnemühle does that as a service to their customers, which is in turn a service to our customers, so that they can continue to use those papers that they think bring out the best in their images with our ink set, and customers are ready to go and start printing right out of the gate.
So you can use all sustainable, also the natural line, you know, the company being in a nature reserve, they're big on sustainability. And the natural line also is very big with bamboo being there, with sugarcane, agave, and the bamboo baryder. So all of those are great for printing with Canon, and not the quality doesn't get lost. Also the longevity, you know, it having the last 100 years, I think that's a standard that's like, wow. And you could do the same with Canon. It's like you give the control, or you say, yes, it's doable, we're doing it. Your paper does it, and we do it with our printing as well.
Absolutely, yeah. The longevity is important. Obviously, we're working with photographers that are looking to have their history live on and promote their brand. So having a paper that we know has excellent longevity is equally as important as the inks having that longevity. So it's a whole system that needs to tie together to achieve that output.
Yeah. Do you have any wishes for the future for Hahnemühle and Canon? Is there anything in the pipeline?
I think just continuing our relationship to build a stronger relationship, to continue to go out to the customers together, showing our ink set with Hahnemühle's paper really is the best solution out there. It gives customers a wider portfolio of papers to print on. So obviously as Canon, we have some of our own papers, a handful, but we don't have the full breadth, like you were mentioning, the Baritas, the bamboos, the metallic papers.
The metallic,
So again, it's easier and stronger for us to leverage this relationship and partnership together rather than us bringing papers to market when there's already such great solutions out there.
Of a company having 440 years of knowledge, right?
Absolutely.
Might as well use that. Yeah, I know. Do what you do best, and then you add whatever everybody else is doing best, and you have a great fusion to get an even better result.
Absolutely.
In the end.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that I would love to see and work on is, again, bringing print back into the forefront, having more photographers print their own work. Obviously, there's phenomenal labs out there that provide great solutions for photographers, but again, bringing it in-house so that you have that control, you're making those adjustments, you're feeling, you're seeing, obviously, the huge array of papers that's going to bring your particular image to life is best if you're managing that from input to output.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to really seeing you, seeing the collaboration flourish even more, because there's nothing without, in the end, having something like that's tactile for a human being. You know, we touch and feel, we want to smell. At the end, that's something that's lasting. One last question I have in terms of AI: is there something groundbreaking that you're imagining or you know of happening in printing with Canon?
Again, we're using it in different ways to help the customer make consistent prints regularly without having any foul ups. Try and take all the guesswork out of it. So again, we're looking to leverage it in every way we can to make the printing solutions quicker, easier, and create these great outputs with all these images that we're seeing around us the first time, every time.
Very good. Nice talking with you.
Very nice talking with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.